Hello everyone and welcome back to the Realistic Formula Championship. Sorry about that, the OBS just completely died as soon as I tried to go into the actual game scene. And, well, we are actually going to have 20 out of 20 in a moment, but the Aston Martin reserve is going to be in the Alpine, it seems, and going to take the space with Colapinto. So that's not ideal. Anyway, I'm going to fix a couple of names and then we'll get going, I guess. We'll change to Danny here, but I'm going to have to tab out slightly. I think it's a capitalization of some of these. Like Aidan Jones has not got a capital A on his name when I think in the sign up did. Daniel as well. Daniel. Always the Steam names as well. And also Elyas there. His name, not ideal. Yeah, that's Elias's name fixed. And then we've still got Lenzo there. There's just an extra underscore after his name for some reason. And, well, I think that's, oh wait, Daniel as well. And also player. Who's player? It's Marley Webb in the Sauber. So if someone can ping them, that would be helpful. Who is it? Daniel. There we go. Daniel has been fixed. Okay, we're ready to go. As Rio Harris goes to the top of the times in the early running in Q1. This is Bradley, who is invalidated just in the last sector, but on those intermediate tyres, wet tyres apparently for the Red Bull. Not entirely sure his plan is there. Did see in the chat in the Discord that someone said there might be rain in the race. James here?
Need a restart.
What's happened?
Something. I don't know. They've been telling you to look in the chat.
No one's saying anything in the chat. It's just Piggy saying, "Oh, Monzi, King Mons."
I just got told. At D1 paddock.
Yeah, I know the Aston Martin's in the wrong car. That's why reserve is not in the Aston Martin.
And what happened?
No, well, the Aston the lobby started, and then the Aston Martin reserve joined at like the last second, and now they wouldn't be in the right car.
Get your screen on, boy.
We can't see a lot right now.
I can't see a lot either.
Well, the last time someone was in the wrong car, we didn't restart. So,
what, did you just give the point to the person?
Yeah, someone was in the wrong car like earlier this season in one of the races, and the points, yeah, they still just counted it as it was.
That's why they didn't even get any points.
I think they did, maybe like 10th or something.
Yeah, wasn't it kick or something? D3. I need to do it on my laptop. Give me 2 secs, Jar. I figure out how to start a laptop.
Hello?
Hi.
Right. Oh, there you go. Right, I'm on my laptop. We got Colapinto in last. Is there supposed to be a Colapinto? Ons?
What?
Is there supposed to be a Colapinto?
Well, yeah, because the lobby's not full and the Alpine space is still there. So it's just Colapinto.
So if you get Stefano Samson in the Alpine, then Lorenzo can just be scoring for Alpine instead. Maybe. But saying that, it's different performance cars, isn't it?
Well, I don't know what's happening now, but it seems like people are just deciding that we're going to have to restart, even though no one said anything.
Well, they're forcing their own restart.
Basically.
I don't know. It's only the top lot that have been retiring.
Yeah, some people have retired as well, but
Has Elyas set a lap?
probably not. He has, but it's not a great lap.
He said this is his second worst track.
Yeah, I think we're just going to carry on, because
Yeah.
it's only like...
And who's
Yeah,
player? Is that Matt?
Is
No,
Ray...
that's not Matt.
Is Ray retired, or is Ray... I think Ray might have retired at the back. The Red Bull, so I don't know what he's done, but he's retired.
Who's that Sauber?
Marley Webb.
Ping him.
There goes Elyas to the top of the times.
He's got two different names here.
Yeah, he does. And anyway, well, the bottom three, apart from Colapinto, have retired.
Well, the bottom three haven't retired, or they have.
They have. The bottom
Mills,
three,
Lenz, and Ray.
yeah, well, your Mills is a qualifying ban.
Oh yeah.
Lenzo was the one who was just an Aston as a free agent, and then suddenly Aston Reserve joined, like at the last second.
And what about Alpine? Are they not having anyone join?
I'm not sure because I thought there was just gonna be an Alpine spot like free to take, and now
Well, there is.
yeah, I thought.
Do you want me to ping a free agent if they want it?
Yeah, all right, but
Yeah, no, maybe so.
yeah, ping free agent, but
I don't know what the role's called. Division 1 free agent.
anyway, end of quali is coming up. Bradley's out there. Trying to get a lap in. Brent Evans is down there near the bottom five, but really there's only one real elimination spot in this session, with the Alpine not being there as well. Brent Evans also been talking in the Discord quite a lot, so he's only just going out on an outlap now. Bradley is up here.
We should just carry on, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll check back again after Q1 and just see what's going on.
Some people are saying yes, some people are saying no.
Yeah, well, really, they should have just left everything as it was, and then we could have sorted it, like, instead of, like, leaving and retiring. Like, you should have just done the race as an Aston. I feel like there was...
Apparently
that was
retired
wide.
and he left.
Yeah, that kind of does happen, but I don't know. I didn't tell him to leave, and I don't think Trixie did.
Riley
so.
did, but it's on Riley himself.
Yeah, well, Riley just doesn't have a car, because...
Yeah, it's his own fault, really.
we were already, like, ready to go, and he joined with, like, 1 second to go. The Aston Reserve.
The guy didn't even didn't even do attendance, I don't think. Yeah. Edward and Bryn have done attendance, but Edward's not racing, or is he?
He might if there's a restart.
Which one's the one supposed to be racing? Edward or Sam Sin?
Sam Sin joined with like a couple seconds to go before, when literally just as he readied up.
So he's the one that's supposed to be racing.
Technically, but Lenzo was already in as a reserve,
He also
as a free agent.
hasn't done attendance.
Yeah, well, there's Evans up into the top 6.
No Div 1 free agents. 1. People are asking for a restart after quali.
Yeah, that's what I said I wouldn't mind doing. To restart and do the whole of quali again is like, yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah, but Trixie can sort that lobby because when I started the other lobby, he wasn't too happy, so he can invite people.
You can do all the work.
Yeah. Here goes Dropix. Not really in danger, but goes up to 8th regardless.
Saying that, where will Trixie put? Will Trixie even do it right? The lobby.
Trixie will do it right.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, will he put? I don't know.
Here is Trixie, meanwhile. Trixie. On his way. He's up at the moment, but again, there's not really much danger. The real fight is between Danny's Vart and the Salva of Marley Webb. Webb, though, has lost a bit of time, could be out already. Trixie goes into 8th. And then it's going to be Danny and Webb that cross the line. Danny goes up to 13th. Webb stays in 16th. As Lola crossed the line, goes into 13th. He's comfortably safe. And well, that's the Q1 with 1 elimination.
Yeah. Pretty simple there. I don't know why Elyas is spelled differently for his name.
Yeah, that's just... He just said he's total Elyas. Just... Yep, there we go.
Yeah, some people are saying we shouldn't restart because they've done, what's it called? They've chose wet weather setups, and that means other people will be able to just easily put on the wet weather setups.
I mean, you also can't replicate the weather.
Yeah.
Like, you can't replicate like how unpredictable it can be.
I think we just get the Aston Martin to drive in the Alpine, and then the Alpine points go to Aston Martin, and Aston Martin points go to the Alpine.
Yeah, but then that becomes a little bit like, I don't know.
Well, at the end of the day, they had the reserve in. He had his old chance to join before, and he didn't join until we started.
Yeah, well,
Can't really blame him.
Like, there came a point when there wasn't any reserves joining, and free agents were just allowed to join. So, like, by the time the Aston Martin reserve was joining, it was already too late.
Yeah,
so
that's what I mean.
Yeah,
Snooze, snooze.
Yeah, well, Q2 time anyway, regardless.
Bryn Evans at the top for once. Impressive P2 in Jeddah for him in the end after all the penalties. Paco coming out on top in the Haas.
I mean, all the penalties. He was still on the podium regardless. It was only Slavin's penalty that
in P2,
gave him P2.
Yeah. No Slava Vazilenko this week.
And we got Wave in the McLaren, who was very quick, but had a bit of an accident with Rio Harris in Jeddah, where they kind of locked on. And that took Wave out. Harris still finished P6 in the end, after getting his penalty removed in an appeal.
Yeah. He's also caught up in a few incidents himself, Rio Harris. One with Elyas, who is refusing to do last to first anymore. After that.
It was after the one with Provatox as well.
Yeah, Provatox first, then Rio Harris just added the final insult to the wound.
There's also other parts in the race he probably got a bit tangled up. Got a penalty that he did get removed as well. Here's Trixie down into turn 10. Use tyres there, of course.
Flick. I hate Div 1 for this. You don't see Div 2 and 3 do this, it's only Division 1 that flicks the car. It takes no skill to flick a car.
I mean, it does to flick a car and then control it and sort it out, surely.
Trixie goes to the top. Aidan Jones, fastest Sector 2 at the moment. There's an invalidated Rio Harris. Zwart goes to second, Daniel third. Here comes Aidan Jones. Paco goes to the top, and Aidan Jones, he goes to the top. 4 attempts faster nearly than Paco. He's been messaging me all week about his lap times.
So, yeah, well, I think he's on...
Rambo's purple.
He's on 9% tyres and Paco and all on 17%, so...
Yeah.
What the difference in used and new, but... Bryn Evans going purple in the first sector, and Rambo, though, up on Jones so far.
He's lost his purple.
Yeah.
Batox takes it.
It's only marginal, though. I think the Batox only about 700ths of a second quicker in the middle sector. And Rambo goes quickest.
Yeah, 12.4 for him, and there's Provatox. Only goes good enough for third.
Lost a bit of time at the end of the lap.
Yeah. Next line looks like it's going to be Bryn Evans in the Aston Martin. That's Elyas, sorry, goes fastest in sector 2, and Evans only 0.02 off Rambo. 4 seconds. Here's Elyas. Oh,
he's gone quickest by 0.7 of a second.
Is he on used as well?
I think so. Well, he might be a little bit used actually. His tyres are a lot more worn, than Rambo's. Whoa, that's Wave going around the last corner. Getting a bit out of shape. Goes into second though. But a long way off. As Dropbox goes into 9th. Harris back out on another out lap. His first lap didn't go to plan, invalidating. And this is Ghost, so I think it's just building up as well. Where we see him do his whole next lap. But no, he's going to actually bail into the pits. That means Harris. Floor might be open when he does his lap. Currently doesn't have a lap on the board. Zwart as well. Down in 11th. Not ideal for the Ferrari team.
Aidan claiming he's on a wet setup.
Yeah. It's going to be an interesting race if it's these conditions.
A lot of people are arguing they should... Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay, sorry, because my whole thing lagged out then. But yeah, no, a lot of people are arguing we should restart But then the people also say no because they've put the wet setup on for the race. They've sacrificed their own qualifying, which is a bit unfair on them as well.
Yeah.
It's not their fault that someone else has made a mistake.
Yeah. Rear Harris flat through turn 9, down towards turn 10, has his teammates actually ahead, just giving him a little bit of a slipstream. And he was half second up on LOL, but are still quite a way down on obviously the quickest time, but he did say that this car wasn't particularly liking it around this circuit. But he want to at least be in the top 10 in qualifying, see where he can get to. And he goes into the top 5. Bradley is on an outlap. And that's pretty much where we're at. Ghost as well. Might be a little bit further down the road. Trixie as well. To start. A lap which you'll hope will be good enough to get into the top 10 shootout. And down towards turn number 1, where we've seen a few incidents already in the opening laps of races and throughout the races this week. But no obstructions for Trixie on this qualifying lap. Take the line of least resistance through turn 3, really cuts it to the inside. And then throws it into turn number 4. Carries the speed out to the outside. Again, aggressive on the brakes in turn 5. And now this medium speed, tricky cambered section. Then hook it into turn number 9. And he's only just over 3.5, just under 3.5 tenths down on Elyas, so it's looking pretty good so far. But how are the tyres going to be feeling in the last sector for Trixie, who did finish on the podium in the end in Saudi Arabia, and a great performance for him after he did get a penalty removed as well in the post-race appeals, and he goes into 3rd place in this qualifying session so far. Ghosts on his way. And across the line, Ghosts stays in the bottom 5. As now we're going to see Paco up to the line. Paco not currently pushing. As Jones just starts a lap. Invite Edward.
Yeah, he's going to go in the Alpine and swap the points.
Okay. Bradley up to the line. Goes into 12th. Yeah, he's been invited.
Oh. There we go. You can't complain anymore. Here comes Rio Harris, or Zwart. It is Rio Harris, purple sector 1. In that scarlet red Ferrari to the line. He's going to go 2nd position, just ahead of his teammate, 5.5 tenths off Elyas.
Daniel.
Here comes Paco.
Daniel goes into the top 10.
Decent lap for the Haas driver. Haas may be looking to get another double Q3 here, with Paco trying to bolster his position up. He's 3 tenths off Pravatox, who needs the drop zone, but green, you would be expecting him to be getting through, being one of the strongest drivers this season. And round the final corner to the line, he's good enough for 5th. Have they got the same livery on, the two Haas's? I just want to check.
Well, we'll see in a moment.
Here's Pravatox around the penultimate corner. There's Elyas, I believe. Yep, setting the fastest sector 1. Here's Pravatox to the line. He's only good enough for 8th. He could be at risk here. So I don't think he'll be able to get into the pits and back out.
You might be able to. It's a short lap.
It is, but it'll be a close one. Very, very close one. Here's Elyas. He's purple in sector 1 as we saw. Probably going to go purple sector 2 again. There it is, purple sector 2, 3 tenths up and a half on his previous lap time, looking to get into the 1:11.4. 114s, maybe even the 111 2s, maybe even the 10s.
This lap won't be the 10s, I don't think.
This lap won't, but you definitely will in the next race. Oh, he was nearly in the 10s then. It's an 11.2, 5/10th improvement for the McLaren.
This is Wave, who is actually pushing, I think. Maybe he has actually just backed out. His first sector, slightly down, and he has backed out, but he definitely needs a lap. Only a couple tenths clear at the moment of
Oh, they've got
Daniel.
different liveries.
What the McLarens, they do.
Yeah, I'll have a word with Eagle. How's you getting fined in the morning?
Anyway, here goes Wave to start. A lap time he'll hope will be good enough. I mean, it's very tight, just a tenth or two, and he'll be up into second. So it's very tight after Elyas. Traffic coming out the pits, but that'll be comfortably out the way and down into turn one. Now carry the speed. Definitely seems like controller movements from this car, and only just slightly outside Elyas's time in the first sector. Doesn't run it quite as wide as Trixie did in turn 4. Now, really important to get a good exit onto the exit
See,
curbs.
This is a proper driver. It doesn't flick it. He's actually turning the car.
We can't flick it on controller, can you?
Well, you can. I used to.
Is that why you got knocked out in Q1 in your first ever
Yeah.
race?
Even though I
Yeah,
was
Ferrari.
even though I was on wheel there, mate. We don't talk about that.
What, you're not like
That's
farming
not good,
simulator wheel or something, or whatever it was, a wheel with no force feedback.
Yeah, it doesn't have any force feedback.
Wave.
Not all multi-billionaires.
Wave up to the line, goes into second place. As Evans is behind. Evans is behind. Evans in 10th. Doesn't improve in
Looks
his
like-
lap, so he could be at risk.
I think he will be knocked out here by at least one or two of these drivers. Senor Ghost
He's
looking
got a couple tenths margin behind him still, but obviously
Yeah.
it's not going to last for too long. As Lol up to the line. Can Lol get into the top 10? No, he cannot. And that's going to be his qualifying over.
towards starting his lap. But yeah, Senor Ghost searching for his first Q3 finish, I believe. Or Q3
Right in the
this
Sauber.
season.
Yeah.
In the South, yeah. Got quite a few in the
Bradley.
aftermath.
Bradley down towards turn number 7. Nice and clean. Flat out through turn 9. And then a little bit of traffic that'll get out of the way in the form of Wave. But middle sector didn't go to plan on the timing boards. And a few tenths down on Evans. And now with it all to do in the final sector. Time improvements from Senor Ghost as well. And Rambo is finding time to try and lift himself out of danger, currently in 9th. Bradley goes only 13th.
Dropouts only 12.
This is Rambo. Goes into 3rd place.
Bolt third. Great lap from the Williams driver. Wave is retired in the pits. Now here comes Danny Zwart to just confirm his position, even though he's definitely confirmed. And he's actually gone slower. Oh no, he hasn't.
No, he isn't.
Gone slightly faster.
He went up a place.
It's because I saw he was
Ghosts
second down on.
isn't quick
Elyas.
enough. Crosses the line. And
He'll be bottom
is done.
Q2.
But now this is it. It's the race for Q3. Daniel finding time. Has got Paco up the road. Paco finding time as well. But will it be Daniel or Bryn Evans? Daniel spins at turn number 14. And the chance of Q3 is
Teammate goes
gone.
into third as well.
Yeah, but look at how tight the margins are. Crazy. And that is it.
That's Q2 over and into Q3. We shall transition very shortly. Did we see the two Haas different liveries or not?
I mean, you can go back and check, I guess. We have seen them both drive.
Yeah. I kept forgetting to look. I can't lie.
Oh, there we go.
So that's the end of the session, as we know. Getting ready. Position. That's one.
This is Daniel.
I'm going
Now.
to see the one.
Just flicks it in. And it's just
Oh, the
unsteady.
curb, yeah.
Yeah, in the end. Trying to find every little bit of time. And, well, yeah, that was
Found a bit too much on the curb.
it over.
Mons, when's the race? Vegas.
4 a.m. on Sunday morning.
So it's Sunday 4 a.m. So it'd be Saturday in Vegas.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what it's always been. Vegas.
Ever watched Vegas?
Have you? Never. I was up for the
Never watched
FP2 this morning.
What time was this?
4 a.m.
And what time did you go to sleep?
Like, don't know. Just after midnight. I went back to bed after.
For about, what, 2 hours?
Yeah, well, if I slept from like 12:30 until 4, that gives me like 3.5 hours and another few hours. I'm on like 5 to 6 hours. That's just like normal.
6 or 7. Just because you don't sleep.
No, well, practice 3 will be at midnight again, I'm pretty sure. But I won't be up for that because I want to be up for quali.
This guy, Monzi. Anyway, we are in qualifying, and there's Pravatok invalidated.
Wait, have you ever got up for like the Australian Grand Prix?
Yeah, because it's always been like 7 a.m.
No, it wasn't. A couple of years ago, it was like 4 a.m. as well.
Oh, I never got up for that one.
2024, it was 4 a.m. Pretty sure.
Yeah, I didn't watch. I fell out of love with the sport in that.
But that's when Sainz won.
Yeah, exactly. And I came back to the sport after that. Have you seen Sainz is in Fortnite now as well?
Is he now?
Because they brought the collaboration, and there's a guy that literally looks identical to Carlos Sainz. Generic skin. I will be buying the icon skin of Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz and Lewis Hamilton in the game now. And I can put Sainz in the Aston Martin. Get in. Even though I'm a Williams fan.
Yeah, you're only a Williams fan because of Sainz.
It will be. Yeah, because I've fallen out with Aston Martin.
Why?
Only because I thought. Because of how bad they've been.
What about when Newey comes along and builds a nice car and Honda?
If he builds a nice car, I'll be friends with him again.
Oh, anyway, Pravatok's first lap of Q3 and sector times being moved around. Harris going purple in the first sector. Svart now purple in the middle. Everyone else pretty close, but Svart is a few tenths quicker than anyone in the middle, so interesting to see that. Pravatok's across the line, quickly beaten by Rio Harris, then Jones, and then Svart. And then it's Evans, who is the slowest.
Then there's Paco coming round.
Yeah, Paco.
Oh, but we'll watch Elyas.
Paco
he's
invalidated. Yeah.
Then there's Rambo. Is he invalidated? No. Look red for me. I've got about 4 pixels because I'm hotspotting my laptop with my phone.
He's okay. Up to the line, goes in the 6th.
Next up is Wave.
Wave in the silver McLaren.
Yeah. Only 7th for him. Now it's Elyas' turn. What can he do? It's double purples. Hopefully this is his only lap of the session.
21.2. Yeah, he's about 1.7 seconds quicker than Wave. in the first sector, but Wave obviously not with a representative lap. But Elyas
8
is 9
tenths.
tenths quicker than Svart.
Yeah.
Wave is going
Podcast
for another
time
one now.
again.
Paco's going
Podcast
for another lap.
Oh. What I was going to say,
Eagles in
apparently
the chat
Aston
saying
Martin-
this isn't signs, by the way.
it looks like signs. Paco's down again. But yeah, what I was going to say is, apparently Aston Martin have offered Charles Leclerc a contract for 2027. So they're just
Aston
forcing
Martin
Michael
might be
along.
interested in him, but
Yeah.
they
Same thing.
offered a contract and are interested are very different things.
Any of you guys that are like me, Everton fans, we're looking at buying a Scott McTominay for 62 million.
Wave
Anyway,
goes
here
onto the
comes
front
Wave.
row.
He goes into second. 3 tenths, nearly
You
4.
talk about something random. I'm trying to talk about what's actually happening, and then you just chirp it at the last second.
Yeah, exactly what I do. Yeah, so also, who do you think Everton should sign as a striker? Because we need one.
No, you don't need one.
We'll have Vucesic. Not. Give us Osmajic.
He's banned for
No.
like 7 games.
9 back. 7 more, yeah. 6 or 7. And here's Trixie. He goes into 9th, the slowest of everyone to set a lap so far.
No, Eagle said you get your news from Bing.
I got my news from probably Grid Jokes. I
And
get
well,
one paddock.
someone said you're not getting McTominay, mate.
Who said that?
I don't know. GRNNAIRI.
Reveal yourself who you are, pal. Tom Grennan.
And then Silent Doma
probably
said
me.
Everton buying Scott McTominay must be a fever dream. XD.
All I know is I've seen loads of people say we're doing it, including Transfer Market.
Transfer market?
Yeah, the whole, you know, Transfer Market, the website.
Transfer marked.
It's marked.
Pretty sure. You're talking
No,
about
it's
like
not.
transfer MARKT, I swear.
I need to look this up. Transfer.
Ray would like an invite
my
because I'm
God.
pretty sure he might have been one of the ones who like kind of preemptively went out. I mean, I can't say this invite's going to work, mate, because I'm inviting a PlayStation person. It's marked, isn't it?
It is.
Yes. Yeah, Vortex said it is
Ow.
transfer marked. Here's the thing: why would McTominay leave Napoli to go to play for Everton? I would say that's a very fair point.
Premier League football.
Yeah, well, since he's
Premier League
flourishing
football
so
and
much
higher
there,
wages.
he's flourishing
Yeah,
so
but
much
money.
there. Yeah,
Money.
but Napoli, you playing with Kevin De Bruyne, you know, it's not bad, is it?
I think.
Relegation football
I
ain't
think-
Champions League football.
Who said that?
Silent Doma.
Who's he?
He drives for Haas.
Has.
In-
Yeah, exactly.
Drives for Haas in D3, I'm
What
pretty
football
sure.
team does he support? I want to know what team this guy supports. What team
Does he,
support?
does he drive in Div 3 or Div 2? Div 3, I'm pretty
Div
sure.
3, 'cause he would be racing now.
No, I just said if he's Div 2 or Div 3, but I'm pretty sure he is Div 3.
Div 3.
Yeah,
Reserve.
he is Div 3. Because I remember,
Yeah, well,
I remember he
team
sent a
does he
message
support?
once saying, "Where's the Div 2 results?" And I thought, oh, but he drives for Div 3. So, yeah, he's not actually a driver in that
Harris.
division. Yeah,
Yeah,
Rio
this is
Harris
qualifying
wants
towards the podcast.
Rio Harris wants the track to himself. He wants to be heavily featured. Has all the pressure on him now.
Ooh. Yeah,
Ray,
can we just watch
Ray,
one in the
his
pits
invite
instead?
didn't work. Exotics cheering on Rio. Rio doesn't improve in the first sector. Tries to aggressively fling it in. He's got that Lewis Hamilton helmet there. You see the Perplexity AI branding. And he's got that Ferrari Monza livery as well. And now up towards the flat out turn 9. And has he picked up time in the middle sector? The answer is yes, but he's still 6 tenths down on Elyas. He's found a 10th in the middle sector in his own personal best. He lost 0.038 in the first sector, so it's a marginal improvement at the moment for Rio Harris, the championship, one of the championship protagonists of last season. And up to the line, stays in 4th, misses out on his teammates' time by 6 milliseconds. So it's Zwart ahead of Harris in qualifying today, unless Harris has got fuel on board, and he does. So he could still yet improve, but obviously with used tyres, it'll be a little bit more difficult to find the lap time.
Yeah,
The two McLarens are out there
Yeah.
on the right lap.
Elmer can't talk. He's a United fan. He doesn't know anything about football. He's probably not even from the area. Hang on, isn't he? He's definitely not even British. I swear he's not British. Is he like a copite? Oh, I need to look at standings now to see the nationality. It's doing my head in. Oh, it doesn't show it on there. D3 results. Did he race in Saudi Arabia? Don't know because it won't load.
I think he is British from what he's saying in the chat.
Why, what's he saying in the chat? Brev?
You should look at it, maybe.
Japanese vibe.
It can give you a bit of something to do so I can actually see what's going on the track. Elyas
Do that, I'm looking.
on the curb limit
He's
there.
not done a race yet.
He has. No, he's there pre-season, surely.
Oh, he is English.
Yeah, Elyas up in the first sector. Wave.
Definitely not planet.
Only 4 milliseconds slower than Elyas in the first sector. Slightly up the road is Wave. But Elyas trying to hook it together. That was a big flick again. Use a lot of the inside in turn 9. And Wave with a 32.0 in the middle sector. Elyas with a 28.713. And he is finding increments on his own personal best. Wave, though, has lost about 3 seconds in the middle sector, so he might try and go again, but 7 seconds to go. It's going to be tight. I think he should just about make it. He does, as Elyas improves, and now is 6 tenths ahead of Wave. But behind, it's going to quickly close up with Jones crossing the line and staying in the same position as Harris. Does get a lap time on the board better than Danny. So Harris at the moment on the second row, are only behind the two McLarens as Paco across the line goes into the top 3 ahead of Rio Harris. Paco with another great qualifying. What about Danny Zwart? Has Danny Zwart got any lap time to go ahead of Rio Harris again? He does by 3 milliseconds. Very tight again as Bryn Evans rounding the last corner across the line, goes into 7th ahead of Pravatox, who hasn't particularly had some great laps today yet. Goes into the top 4 though with his final Q3 effort. As Ruben Parker, no, not Ruben Parker, XR Rambo, I'm too used to Ram from last season, goes across the line as Trixie goes into 7th. And I think we're done. Apart from Wave, who is actually dropped a bit of time in the first sector, but finding time in the middle sector and crosses the line, improves by 86 milliseconds, stays on the front row. Elyas with another pole position in RFC Season 7. And back doing qualifying, back to pole.
Boo! I told him to start 10th and he was too scared. Hopefully he crashes out. I'd even say this if I was in To's position.
Anyway, he's got all the purple sectors.
You boring bumbleclot. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Well, then, time for the race. Obviously, the weather's going to come into play. Well, then, here we go. And we can't force this guy into the Sauber because the problem with that is the championship would kind of be a little bit like flipped about, and Sauber would just, like, the other midfield teams just wouldn't have a chance because, like, one of the teams would just be getting, like, a podium all the time. Our formation lap underway. Here we go. Light rain. This light rain is falling slightly, maybe, but it's not wet yet. The circuit. Soft tyres going on for a lot of them. And we'll pack on the hard, so you know something we don't. Oh, those clouds do look ominous. But riding on board, are we not seeing rain at the moment? So yeah, we'll keep monitoring the situation. Going very wide is Danny there on the exit turn number 9. Even if we put a pole up to make him go to Sauber, that's not going to make him go to Sauber.
What's happened?
I was just talking to Exotic in the chat.
Oh, players. We've still got a player. Nice
Yeah.
one, Marley Webb. Yeah, he can't race next time if he doesn't do it properly. I've decided. Turn into Yorkshire Dan.
Anyway, look at the weather.
Yeah, raining. Hey, it's raining, but they can't start on the rain tyres for some reason, because that's the game being the game.
Yeah, well, if you start on rain tyres in these conditions, your tyres will melt in a couple of laps.
Yeah. But saying that, Paco's gone for a bold strategy going on the hards.
I know, I've already said all this while you've not been here, so...
Yeah, sorry. I'll let you do your thing then.
Alex Mills at the back. And here we go for the Spanish Grand Prix. With rain looming, we have 5 red lights in Catalonia. It's lights out and away we go. Good start from Elyas, good start from Paco on the hard tyres actually. As at the back, the Red Bull makes a little early start. There's Paco and Provatox lagging into each other through the first turn 1, 2 and 3, as there seems to be lag going on throughout here. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Maybe the rain causing a bit of lag. The Alpine making a move. That'll be Dropux as the Williams goes wide, possibly XR Rambo. But I have no idea what's going on. I don't know if the rain is just glitching out my computer or something.
Are you having the screen freezes? Or is it?
Yeah.
Locked. Okay.
Yeah, I need to check in on actually.
Can we
what
have a
the-
look at his tyre wear?
That's what I was just going to think, because we don't know what's actually going on.
50%. So has he pit yet?
Who?
Can we have a look at that? Mills.
He would have hit. There's
He has pit.
no way
Everyone
you
has
do
pit. Up
21
then
laps. Paco's in there.
Yeah, Paco does do his pit there. Mills is also pitting.
Yeah.
What's he going on to? Another set of mediums, probably.
Yeah, rain's still falling. He's on the inters.
He's on the intermediates. He has gone for the first person to do it.
I don't think it's ready though.
Pulls the
I don't
trigger.
know. The track just isn't
No,
wet,
no.
is it?
No. How much are his tyres wearing?
Yeah. I'll put the track map on actually as well, because I'm not put it on at the moment. Well, it doesn't seem to be that fast compared to Dropbox, but Dropbox is sliding a bit. I guess.
Yeah. Maybe Mills has just gone, let's get it early, let's see if
Take a gamble,
people
I
take
guess.
longer
Like,
to warm their tyres up. Yeah. Here's Aidan Jones attacking Bryn Evans. None of the SimHub's working, it looks.
no, it's everybody.
it is,
Everybody's name I added since I started the stream hasn't worked. When SimHub, when everything crashes, it always goes back to like what it was previously.
Here
So like,
comes
people like
Jones.
Elias didn't work.
Elyas, nice one. Ray's
Whatever his
letting his
name is,
teammate
whatever
through.
his name is.
Elyas Lucarte.
Hang on, Salbert. Oh,
That's Ghost.
it's not. It's Webb.
No, it's Webb. Player. Go on,
Oh,
player.
he's got the Wagner. It's the Wagner. Oh, has he got a puncture?
He's reset to track.
He's got a puncture,
Oh, he
I
has.
think. Yeah.
Gonna pull off to the side. Let people through. Gets 3 seconds for it.
Yeah.
That'll be removed, probably.
Yeah. We can't even see his tyre wear. So it's a bit of a surprise.
Oh, it's a really bad puncture compared
The
to Rio
rain's getting a
Harris.
bit heavier, to be fair, I think.
Yeah,
You can see
maybe
it
Alex
sloshing
did
down the
pull it.
halo now. Actually, like,
Who's this we're watching? Is this Zwart?
indeed.
I think he has got the
Oh,
same livery
the salva's
as
off
Harris,
again.
actually. Yeah. I think he has got the same livery as Harris.
He does, yeah. He does. As you can see, like, the white around the...
Yeah,
Kind of
we never
cockpit
checked the
area.
other half.
Yeah, I'll check them in a minute. The salva's going a bit slowly
Here
again,
comes-
but here we go. Diving to
Aiden
the
has to defend
inside, but
Danny-
just doesn't find the gap.
Here comes the Haas's turn.
I think they have got the same, right?
Yeah, they've both got the basic Haas livery. Boring.
Well,
Swartz
Mills
actually
isn't doing
dropped
too
far back
badly
from
at the
Aiden
moment. But
No,
he's not making progress, really.
He's still ahead of. He's lost out to Dropix, but he's ahead of Harris.
Yeah, but
is
Harris had the
gaining.
puncture before, so... Yeah.
I know, but he stayed ahead of Harris so far. Is what I mean. And he's keeping with Dropix.
But Harris is gaining a lot.
Yeah, but he is staying, as I said, keeping with Dropix. Oh, and he drops
Dropix
back
has got
nearly out
old
of-
tyres, though. Like, very old.
Yeah. 74%. Pravatox has got
Trixie's
83%.
in a bit of danger as well. Yep, and Pravatox, of course. And Aidan Jones. And Bryn
And
Evans,
Isham.
as Aidan Jones peels in. Rambo's left.
Rambo's left.
Don't know if he'll need an invite, maybe.
The front two seem to be perfectly fine off Elias and Wave.
Yeah, they've just...
Elias.
Yeah, their tyres are perfect.
Yeah, what will Aiden and Pravatox come out onto? It's gonna be something. There you go. Pravatox also about to serve that 10 seconds. It's mediums for Jones.
Pravatox
Nice.
comes out the pits and Dropbox
Soft
just
for
sneaks
Pravatox.
through. Softs aren't good at last, surely. Don't know.
I don't know, it's 9 laps.
I mean, in this kind of rain conditions, it can be, the softs can work.
Yeah.
Rambo wants an invite, so there we go.
I could tell.
Zwart sneaking up the inside of Bryn Evans. Almost contact.
Nearly a bit of contact. Evans back in podium places again at the moment. Doing quite well as here comes Zwart again. Looking for the move. Will he go to the outside or the inside? It's to the outside, which will turn to the inside. And doesn't even need to fight in the
To the
corner.
outside.
He does it.
He was on the inside the whole time.
It still feels like the outside. It's just not on the racing line.
But the outside is the racing line on that
Shut up.
straight.
Just shut up. What I say?
I know,
We're inviting Rambo again.
and then you always say riding on board here, and then he's not riding on board.
Shut up, I fixed that.
And then he kept saying he's on provisional pole when he went quickest in Q1.
I fixed that as well. I said it once by accident.
You did not say it
Yesterday.
once, you kept saying it all the time.
Yesterday I did. Yesterday I said. I didn't say it at all in Q3 in Div 3 this week. It was one mess up and I got abuse from Eagle for it. And it's Den Jones 2007, not Aiden Jones. Looking for the move on Daniel. I think he's a bit hurt.
And comfortable move.
I'm gonna go home.
Wait, did Rambo join back? I didn't see
know.
it say join back. He's not saying he wants another one yet, so.
Yeah. Evans into the pits. What's he gonna go on to? Find out next. Isham's also into the pits to get off those worn down tyres.
I think Rambo might need another invite.
That's his last one.
Yeah, Bryn Evans on the softs.
Yeah, I think he will be able to take those
But
7
look
laps.
at people like Daniel, they're not going to make it. Bravatox, about 21%.
20% after 21%. Sorry, after 2 laps.
Yeah, but they were
just
used already, so they had a little bit of wear.
A little bit, only 1 lap of quality to be honest.
Yeah, well, in lap, out lap, and the lap itself.
This rain isn't actually going to play any benefit to
Rambo
this.
has to run back.
Yeah.
Domination with the fastest sectors.
Yeah, get a grip.
As the lull comes in.
Yeah, he has to cover off that 60-odd% tyre wear.
Yep.
Doesn't want that to affect too
Daniel
badly.
as well pits.
Gifting a few more places to some people. Alex Mills on the intermediates, I don't think will gain the position.
How is Alex Mills' pace actually going? Check in on him. I mean, hopefully the car behind him is Ghosts. And there we go. Ghost has been a bit quicker. Whoa! That's a purposeful crash. Surely. Okay, do you wish to comment?
I was talking to my mum, but I look up and he's into the wall.
Yeah, that was a purposeful crash.
Purposeful?
Yeah.
I wasn't looking, I can't lie.
He just threw it
What happened?
straight in the wall. I don't know if the
Do you have
replay's
a
even going
replay?
to work. No, I don't think the keybinds are working fully. But he just sent it where there was a purposeful crash before, and it almost had contact again. He did have a bit of contact, I think.
Yeah.
That was where there was a
Will this
purposeful
be another
crash in
DNF
season
for him?
5 that Eagle benefited from a lot, I think, when he was trying for Salva.
I'm sorry to hear that, Eagle.
No, well, he
Eagle
got
only ever races for Sauber.
no, well, Dennis Zabani was in the wrong car. He was actually a Ferrari driver, I think, but in an Aston, and then just sent it in the barrier, and that brought out safety car. Hoyland won that race. I wasn't
Rasmus
there.
Hoyland.
Yeah,
Rasmus.
definitely. Rasmus.
Alex has
Oh,
retired, and there's
virtual.
a safety car. Virtual. He's crashed in the last corner.
Yeah, let's see the Ferrari maybe. No, he's already gone.
Bad.
Well, if anyone does need a pit, then nobody's really near the pits.
I think Elyas may just pit to get a bit more ego in him.
He's nowhere near the
He needs
pits.
to pit.
It's already
Oh
ending.
yeah, true.
Bryn Evans.
Oh, Bryn Evans drive through, costing himself 6th place, and he'll fall out. No, he'll fall all the way down into 9th position, around about, maybe even near Edward Isham. I think just a couple of seconds ahead of Isham.
He has to come in and take it.
We'll find out now. I think he will.
Well, see, still.
Stay ahead of his teammate.
It's going to be close here, I think. As
Oh, he
is
won't.
Ghost's going to get through as well, or will it be Lol who's close? It's Lol who will have the racing line here. As Bryn Evans exits back out.
Oh, I've lagged out. Brennan!
And Lol side by side with Bryn Evans. Bryn Evans very fair in giving space and still tries to keep it around the outside and might even cut back against the Racing Bulls. And a wheel bang, and Evans goes around the outside, and Evans does get back ahead and stays in the points.
Yeah, this battle between Evans and Lol can definitely benefit.
But half your
Edward Isham
sentence
as well,
just got cut
with
off.
his 3-second time penalty. Why?
Off.
Because of my lag.
Probably.
Yeah, well, I was saying this battle can benefit Isham if they get over 3 seconds away due to his time penalty, because Isham is the Aston Martin driver, is just in the wrong car.
Isham's got a 10-second penalty then.
Oh, he's got 10 seconds.
Well, I'm pretty sure he had that penalty from before, right? You saw it on Rio's screen. Was it? Wait, I don't think he's got... How many warnings has he got? He's only got 2 warnings, so... Yeah, on my other screen, there's just
Lagged
no
again.
penalty showing.
Lagged
So
again.
if there's no penalty showing, but they have got a penalty, it's all normally because of speeding in the pits. Evans very much a bit all over the place, trying to keep this position. And Lal is still chasing him down. After all this, still got Ray, who wasn't able to join back in the end because even though I tried to invite him at the end of quali, by the time I lagged out in the race, it was already... Yeah, there's no point in him getting back in at this point. Lowell still keeping tabs on Evans, and now there's actually Lenzo there, the lapped car, who was part of all the confusion, but he did nothing really wrong. It was late enough that free agents were allowed to join, and he was a free agent reserve. Well, yeah. Lol, though, going back down towards turn number 1, burning a bit of ERS. How much has Evans got in defence? Seems to have enough battery to hold him behind. But the battle's going to continue on as Daniel gets past Ghosts. Can Ghosts try and fight this one back? Ghost has got a 3-second time penalty though, and Daniel is on much fresher tyres, so I don't think there's much he can do. Back to Lol and Evans though, lap 32 of 33. As Webb gets another penalty. Lol charging up. Battle Bryn Evans towards the end of this race. Bryn Evans though charging up for his defense. And they will have 2 laps to go when they next cross the line. But only just behind here is actually Elyas, who's starting to make his way through some cars, but obviously Rambo disconnected, but then is back in, but he's been lapped up twice. Is he? Maybe so. He's a lap behind the next car, I think, based on that interval. Not showing. As here we go, Lol does battle Bryn Evans and takes the place, and Evans tries to fight it back, but Lol, he's ahead for the time being. And will Evans be able to fight this back? Once again, Lol a little bit wide, and that might open the door for Bryn Evans. He gets onto the grass. He has to back out of it, but he remains in the fight. 67% ERS for Bryn Evans through turn 6 and 7 and up towards turn 9. You can see the tyres starting to let go a little bit for Bryn Evans compared to Lol. He does have more tyre wear, does Evans. And meanwhile, in the battle for 3rd place, Paco is gaining as Trixie goes past Provatox, but making his way around the last few corners. It's Elyas, who took a break from being on the podium at all in Saudi Arabia, but now rises back to the top step in dominant fashion by winning the Spanish Grand Prix. Elyas back to the top step. Wave will come home to take 2nd place, making it a McLaren 1-2. This is Paco chasing Danny Zwart. Danny Zwart very defensive, and could that open a door for Paco? Paco, one fresher tyres. Danny trying to hold on the used hards. And Danny getting a bit out of shape. Paco sees a gap here into the right-hander of turn 13, makes his way through. They lock on slightly. Paco goes through onto the podium. Is Danny Zwart going to complain about that move? As Paco saw a gap, went for it, gets a 20-second penalty for cutting the corner, and that's going to drop him a heap of time, but that will probably be reduced in the post-race because that is a bit of a ridiculous penalty. As Trixie across the line in 6th, Paco drops down. Provatox gets ahead of Trixie because of Trixie's 3-second penalty. Harris comes back to 8th. Isham's going to drop outside of the points. Lol is going to be ahead of Evans, as there is the penalty for Edward being applied, and we'll see the positions swap around as Evans gets into the points. Lol into 9th. Daniel moves up to 11th. Isham there in 12th. And Dropix in 13th, Ghost in 14th. And that is the race.
What a race that was. It was very boring to start with for us, weren't it?
Yeah.
Watching a hate
ideal.
watch for Rio Harris.
Was not ideal, but at least we saw the last 15 laps.
And he blames Eagle for having a rubbish computer.
I never blame Eagle for having a rubbish computer. Pretty sure what happened to me just then is what happened to Eagle the other day when everything died.
Oh, just get these interviews out of the way then. Why did I turn the auction again? If you want an interview, join the interview waiting room.
Got to open it up again.
Permissions. I'll add in the free agent. Oh, you have. All right, then you bum.
Then I'll block out the Div 2 people again.
I'm ready to drag. I'm ready to drag. Marley Webb. Hello, Marley.
Yo, bloody hell, that was hectic.
You also need to put your telemetry on, pal.
Oh, what, sorry?
You need to put your telemetry on.
Telemetry, alright.
X-rays. Oh. Where's he gone?
He's come
Do you
back
move
to
it?
interview waiting.
Why'd you go back to interview waiting? Molly?
My
What? What? Hello?
my Discord is bugging out. I'm not gonna press anything.
Don't press anything. How'd you find the race? Mr. Player himself.
At the start, well, in qualifying, started P16. I had really good solid pace straight off the start of the race. Went down to like went up to P13. Had good pace, but overall just strategy didn't go to the way how I planned it. But yeah, it's my debut race, so there's still a lot more practice to do.
Yeah. Oh, he's gone. Are you back?
Yeah, I'm still here.
I don't really have much to say because we missed basically over half the race.
Yeah.
Talk us through the strategy because the rain was a big thing because it said it was going to rain. It rained, but it didn't rain sort of thing. How was that for you as a driver?
Well, I was thinking about doing the one-stop medium hards, but with the rain coming out, I still had 2 sets of softs from qualifying left from being knocked out in Q1. So
Yeah.
I just decided to start on the faster tyre, get a good start, gain some positions, and then switch to the softs because I did double softs and mediums. But with
Yeah.
the rain, I was thinking about going on to the hards, but they wouldn't have lasted till the end. And then I ended up getting a puncher, and then I thought my race was over, but I managed to make it into the pits.
Yeah. Anything
So
you
it
want to
really
add?
didn't mess up strategy. Nothing much now. Just need a bit more practice.
Mons, you got anything?
No, I just say,
Alright.
just keep going. I'm sure you'll improve, and you get another chance again, I guess.
Thank you.
I asked you if there's anything else you wanted to. If there's
No,
anything you wanted to say.
I
inside
didn't.
that.
Dude, you said something, but it was like very quiet.
Oh,
Like,
how bad then? Right, we'll bring in. Oh, hey! I was about to do that.
hello, Rio.
Rio Harris.
Hello.
The hate watch was successful to get that puncture, mate.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Nice.
Give me a second. I'm trying to load.
What was the actual plan with the strategy? Just see
Yeah, what
if it
made you
actually
say that?
rained enough.
So when we loaded into the race on the grid, it said it was meant to be raining the whole race. Turns
It
out
was.
the game was lying, and it wasn't raining until like lap 11. And me and Jarvis, obviously Jarvis engineered me. He decided to I say he. I was the one that was like, you know what, let's try and keep going. I was going to box F17, but I thought the rain was going to continue to get heavier, so I went for the extra one, and turns out it's like a situation like Brazil last season where you're gambling, not getting a puncture. But I mean, if we didn't get a puncture, I think the strategy would have worked wonders. 'Cause I think we lost like 20 seconds, and that was around where Danny was. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did anything happen in the early stage of the race that?
Yeah, that we missed. What caused Pravatox's 10 seconds? Do you know?
it's dead in the pits.
Okay. Not
I mean,
this guy.
I twatted Paco in the race, but I
Whoa.
slowed down and like lost 4 seconds to let him back through. So if he reports me, I'll
Oh,
just
what a
show that.
kind guy. Can't be as bad as me. I accidentally locked up somehow, even though I have anti-lock brakes on, and spun a guy round, and then waited a whole lap to let him go back in front
Well,
of me.
you're in the Mercedes team, so.
Yeah, no, this was in a different league. I like whacked someone, spun him round, and let about 6 cars go past just so I could let him back through, and then still got a race ban.
Deserved.
I dropped from 4th, 13th. Sorry,
Talent.
rage over.
Well, I mean, my start didn't help. My car, but I bogged down.
Rubbish.
I mean, I only saw in.
bogged
I
down
saw.
as I got away.
I only saw until about turn 3 until everything lagged out. So
We saw fences and sand dunes. We were just discovering the track.
Whole new world.
Yeah, we'll have
Yeah.
to go and see it next year together, Mons, won't we? Let's go to the race.
what the last ever Barcelona
Yeah, yeah.
Grand Prix?
What do you mean the last ever Barcelona Grand Prix?
Well,
Next year's the last one.
next year's
Madrid.
the last year
What?
of the contract. There's going to be Madrid and
Madrid's
Barcelona
being-
together on the same
Right.
calendar for 1 year.
Well, they're not even going to have them in the game together. Madrid's not going to be in the 26 DLC.
No,
I bet
well,
Moon's
I saw a
happy.
thing saying that it might do, and I saw a thing saying that it won't have. So,
I bet Moon's happy.
well, I still got Imola in it.
Yeah, Imola will still be in there, but the one Grand Prix I was looking forward to, nah, screw you. You little bum. Why won't that bridge shut?
Well, anyway, I'm going to end the stream now. I think that was
Goodbye,
that,
chat.
but that was an eventful stream. I don't know what happened with the lag. I'll have a look at it for next week, and it probably won't happen again because the last time it happened, it never happened again until now. So
We just blame
it's
Eagle.
just random.
It's Eagles' turn to take the piss out of your PC.
Anyways,
Anyway,
have a lovely
bye
day,
bye
chat.
everyone.
Goodbye.